Hey, what's going on, everybody? DJ Pew Pew here, and there's no other way for me to go about this than just to dive in, because I have stumbled across one of the most amazing gear combinations I could have ever even imagined. This is the SOMA Rumble of Ancient Times. This is the Vermona Filer Lancet, and together they are making the most amazing kick drum sounds that I am hearing. There's a very unique personality to what's going on here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about it today and just talk a little bit about the gear and just sort of explore that people aren't really using filters and triggers with the Rumble of Ancient Times yet. This is a really amazing device. It's an 8-bit noise generator in the simplest of terms, but there's much more going on. It's got touch pads, it's got different combinations, and you can go down to the submenu and edit the sounds that you're making. The Vermona Filer Lancet is a buttery, delicious, all analog synth with just a vintage personality and vibe. And the reason that I am saying that this is the greatest kick drum ever is because of the unique tones that you can get out of the Rumble of Ancient Times and the unique filtering that you can get out of the Vermona Filer Lancet. You could probably use another filter, because what you've got here in pure synth terms is you've got a synth voice, and then you've got a filter and an amp envelope. So that's kind of the three things that make up your synth sounds. But what really sets this apart is the tones that are coming out of the Rumble of Ancient Times. Now, the technique that I use is I just hit the chaos button until I find something that I like. I do a little bit of tweaking on the levels, and then I send it through the filter. Because when I brought this home, I plugged it in, and I just immediately got this raw, rough, nasty, low-down tone, and I just happened to get the Vermona at the same time from Perfect Circuit. And I decided to plug them in together. They sort of just happened to wind up on my table together, and that one little happenstance of me putting these two bits of gear together immediately gave me just the craziest, deepest bass sound. So I'm going to go through here and I'm just going to try to fish around and find some sounds. Disclaimer, yeah, this is going over the interwebs, and there's compression, and then your speakers there, and my mic here, and all of that stuff. I don't expect you to be converted just by seeing this one video, but I really wanted to present the idea of running the Rumble of Ancient Times through a filter and really turning it into not just a drone synth, not just a standalone toy item. This is anything but. It's so deviously simple, it makes it just infinitely variable. And you can really do all sorts of things out of here, but it really does excel at just making rough, raw sounds. When you put them through a filter like the Vermona, what you wind up with is you're taking this like really rough original sound and you're smoothing it through the filter, and you can do so much here. There's so many low boost and drive and variations on how much your envelope affects it. So I'm gonna just come over here and I'm gonna use the randomizer, the chaos, to get different sounds out of here. I'm gonna try to find some unique tones, run them through here just so you can get the idea of what this is capable of, why it would be worth for you to look at. And I'd say it's totally worth it, because the kick drum is simply the most important part of any modern electronic music. You have to have that kick. And I'm not saying this is better than anything else. I'm not comparing it to anything else, but on its own, as a supplement to whatever I'm doing, it just creates a whole new bass atmosphere for what I'm doing. And I can find so many different tones out of this that your typical drum machine simply is not prepared to give you. I really just wanted to shout out to people there and to say, hey, if you've got a Rumble of Ancient Times, try running it through a filter. Try treating it just like a regular synth voice and not a standalone drone. It is vastly superior to any other kick drum sound I have. I don't have a lot, but any sound that I've heard, anything that I've come across, this is just thicker, deeper, richer, sharper, heavier. It can be smoother, dirtier. It's really just a whole other thing. So I could talk for hours, but I'm gonna stop right now. I'm just gonna start loading up some sounds and I'm seeing what I can get out of the filter. So thank you for tuning in and yeah.